Ew, this doesn't have any butter
I
on
told
it.
you. It's bland. You have to eat several pieces to get used to it. Oh, no. Mary. Good thing the thing ain't started yet. How do we start it?
Hey everybody, so today I have with me my mom, and I figured we would just talk about interesting things that happened in my childhood, or just stories. We're just gonna share some stories. So,
Oh my Lord. Washing dishes. Her cabinet's open, but she was in the living room playing with all her toys. As long as we have noise, I can hear Mary. Everything is good. But when it goes quiet, danger, red alert, something's wrong. I stop washing dishes. I walk in there. Mary's gone. The sliding door is wide open. She just learned how to use those little screwdriver fingers and get out the door. And she's just running. Just to getting it. I caught a little glance.
because that's exactly how somebody runs.
You did. These little legs were just going, and you caught the little white dress going around the edge of the apartment buildings, because there was another set of apartment buildings right behind us. So I run out of the sliding door. I happen to know the girl that lived right behind us. Bang, 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 bang. Knock on her glass door. She opens up. Sorry, gotta go.
You just go. Just
run right through her house.
Don't even say hi. Just
Hi,
go in.
bye, gotta go. Went out her front door, and there's Mary.
Just standing there.
No, you were still getting it. I caught you by your nape of your neck there.
Don't
Come
touch
on.
my neck.
See, we had neck issues. Well, we had to put harnesses on you after that.
I was a kid that had a harness.
Because those little legs.
Oh
Just
my
full
goodness.
steam.
That's probably why I feel so sorry for the kids that have a harness, because I know what it felt like. Our neighbor across the street, she hates our guts, and she thought Mom didn't feed me, so she offers me a piece of ham and a Pepsi, like a piece of ham, like sandwich meat, just one piece and a Pepsi, and then calls DHS on my mom.
So DHS comes into the house, open up the refrigerator, totally full. Freezer totally full. Cabinets all full. Thank goodness it was grocery day. And they said, this is ridiculous. I don't know why we've been called here. And they left.
Piece of ham and a Pepsi, because that's definitely what you give to starving children.
It just shows you that if strangers
But-
offer her food,
Who would not take a piece of ham and a Pepsi?
not teach you, don't take food from
No,
strangers.
they teach you not to take candy from strangers.
Well,
But
candy,
who wouldn't take a piece of ham and a Pepsi?
you know, nowadays, kids gotta be inside, they gotta be on their little computers, they gotta have their little screens in front of them. Back in my day,
We had to walk uphill both ways in the snow, pouring rain, through the creeks to get to school, because we had to walk a mile.
well, we did. Nowadays, you just walk 5 feet out your car, out the
With
house
no
here,
shoes.
there's the bus. But we dug tunnels, we 14 feet down. You had a ladder, you had to get down into it, of course. Otherwise, it'd be a big drop. 14 feet. And then it would go off into like little tunnels that would open up into little rooms.
You built an underground house.
We had to do something. Mom would kick us out.
How do you build an underground tunnel?
You dig
Were you trying
down.
to build to China?
Well, when we were digging 14 feet down, yeah, we were trying to go as far as we could. So it wouldn't cave in.
But at 14 feet, you're like, I think right
Now
here's
it's
a good
time to
spot.
start digging in and make tunnel and then we would just start making wider and wider until it made like a little open room.
What would have happened if it just collapsed
We
on
didn't
you
have
guys?
computers in our days. We didn't have all that kind of stuff.
That doesn't mean it wouldn't have collapsed on you inside. What if the walls had caved in while you were digging?
Well, it did. I'm still here. Well, one of them, our first fort we made, did cave in.
Exactly.
But that's when we made it deeper. We played war. We had little cap guns. You remember? You don't have no cap guns.
I have no idea what a cap gun
It has
is.
these little red, oh, how do I describe it? I'm just went for a loss of words.
Is it like a Nerf gun?
No, they're rolls of red things and have little red dots, and that's where the little cap goes. When the
Is it
cap
like-
hits it, it goes boom.
Is it like a firework?
Kind of, but it would go bang. You had them when you were little.
I don't remember these.
I can't remember if it was Chester the Molester or
What?
It was one of them.
Chester the molester, guys. That probably scarred him, and he probably
Scarred
now,
him and scarred me.
He probably now molests people.
I don't. Anyone that would have a name like Chester.
What if people are watching this with the name Chester? Are they molesters?
I hope not.
So you guys tied Chester the molester to a tree and then shot him with your little guns.
No,
and
no, no,
bows
no,
and
no,
arrows.
no. I wasn't even there. It was my brothers.
The story changes.
And they tied him to a tree because he was drunk.
Let me just tie you to a tree, shoot you with a little cap gun, and I'll just bury you 14 feet in the ground.
Now you're getting, where are you getting the cap guns in the 14 feet?
The holes you digged
That
in.
didn't mean we put anyone in them.
I think you were a murderer in a past life.
Can you tell it's like 3 something, 4 something
And
in the
it's
morning?
3 in the morning.
And it's 4 in the morning.
And I'm trying to change your mind.
So we had her in her chair, all strapped in. You had to strap her in because she'd just go otherwise. Well, we had this nice 3D cake that me and my aunt made. It was a little teddy bear cake. Looked just like a teddy bear. Even had to look like fur and everything on it. So Mary goes to grab it and hugs it. Of course, she had cake all over her hands and where she hugged it all in her face.
No.
And then she continues to, when she realized it was cake, she ate it. Every now and then I'll find some writing on the walls, or under chairs, or under tables, and little kids writing. She's the only child, and she didn't do it. I just recently found another one I was using in the bathroom. And on the little side where you go to get the toilet paper, here's I love David. She had a mad crush on some kid.
Some kid named David. I don't even know who this kid is anymore.
Daylight's coming.
No one to go
I
home.
want to go to bed.
Well, I think that is all for us today. If you enjoyed my mom, let me know. Okay, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Struck a cat.
Everybody wants to be a cat because a cat's the only cat who knows where it's at.
You missed.
You missed.
You missed.
I didn't miss. You're the one throwing it.
Hey.
You missed.